it's Mimi here. Welcome to a day in the life of a panty seller. So my typical day starts probably around 7 a.m. I'm awake a little bit earlier, but I don't tend to get up if I don't have to at the moment. You know, we're all taking a little bit more time at the moment, I think. I will normally get up around 7 o'clock. The first thing I will do is pick up my phone, like most of us, unfortunately. I think that's a habit that we've all gotten into, and I will check my messages. I will see who has messaged me, who's expressed an interest in any items, and obviously get back to everyone who has done that. And I will also message my regular clients. So I'm really lucky that I have some wonderful clients who are, I would say, special buyers, which is really nice because we get to build a relationship between us where they get exactly what they're looking for, and they don't have to sort of go into too many details because I always get feedback from them, so I can make sure that everybody's happy all the time. Generally, I will start off checking my messages. Then the next thing I will do is I will come downstairs and I will do some Pilates. I like to do maybe an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours, depending on how I'm feeling on that particular day. You feel a little bit more limber and ready to start the day. It also gives me a bit of mental clarity and some time for myself, so that will be then swiftly followed by a coffee, which I think is probably something that a lot of people do. That's kind of my morning for most days, say messages, followed by Pilates, followed by coffee. The next thing I would do is look at my diary, see what needs to be done, who needs items being sent out that day, and what have you. I would be generally, if I'm wearing panties on order at the time, I would just check off how many days is required on those particular items, and if there's any specialist requirement. I tailor all the items for the individuals. I like to Mimimise them for them, so I will take all that into account, and then just see who's next in the queue, what orders I've got building up, make sure that everybody is, you know, it's being fair. Obviously, sometimes people do like to change an order and extend it maybe when they have an item on order, which I'm always happy to do. And I always explain to people when they place an order with me that I'm likely to start it, let's say, this Thursday. However, it could be on Friday, it could be on Saturday, depending on the order that I'm currently fulfilling. And as long as everybody knows the information ahead of time, then nobody's ever disappointed. So that's a really good way to start. And I think that everyone likes the fact that they know there's a little bit of flexibility, and if they want an item sent out sooner or one perhaps for an extra day, then they know that I'm happy to accommodate that for them. I don't charge any extra for extra days' wares. I always just have a flat fee with items, so people are really comfortable. They know they can get exactly what they like. After I have done that, I will package the items that I've got going out that day. Now, sometimes, obviously, I'm able to wear multiple items. For example, if I'm wearing panties for somebody, that's fine. I could also be wearing some socks for somebody, or I could be wearing some shoes or a bra, or, you know, there's lots of other personal items that people like to purchase as well. Whatever it is that needs to go out that day, I will package up. I always make sure that my packaging is very discreet. I make sure that everything is completely sealed to keep all the freshness in. I also put in a little note and a little kiss from me, always in there. Then I seal that up in an envelope and I sellotape over the address to make sure that it's not going to budge in any weather, and I seal all the back, and then I will put those ready to go out to the post office that day. I also like to keep on track of things by having envelopes pre-written, so I know what's going where out to whom. Obviously, most users don't use their real name when they set up a profile, so I will have the full name of the person, because obviously I've got that from the PayPal when they make the payment, and I've got their address, and then I go back and just confirm that that's the right details, and then I will have those all in date order. After that, I would say that I then would have a little look online and see about buying some new panties. In this job, I get through things quite quickly. I like to make sure that I've always got plenty of new items fresh for people ready to go. I will spend some time browsing online. I will have a look for some items that I think maybe particular buyers might like, and I will then take photographs in those particular items, so that even if I'm not ready to post that particular item now, I've got it ready to go, so that, you know, I've always got some form of business going. I would say that I spend 2 hours a day. I would say that I spend an hour in the morning going through my messages, replying to people, then I will go through anything else that I need to do in the morning. In the evening, that is a time when lots of people tend to be online. I will respond to messages that I'm getting in a live chat, as it were, and also I will bump my items that I have by going and just refreshing everything that's still available, as showing then on the listings page, so they can see what I've got for sale at that time. So those are my sort of regular routines. I have to fit my normal life in as well. I'm a bit of a foodie. I love to cook. I make sure that I always have time to prepare something nice and fresh for myself. I like to eat lots of veggies and sort of lean proteins and what have you. Don't worry, I also eat rubbish. I think that's part of a balanced diet. That is probably what I can tell you about a regular day for me, Mimismusk. If you want any help with any items, or if there's anything I can do for any new sellers out there, please just message me and I'll be happy to answer any questions for you. Take care, guys. See you soon.